Lana was so tired it felt like she drifted down the underground tube station, carried by the crowds of people with vague faces. It had been a long day, her legs were aching, and she just wanted to be home. Standing with millions of others on her platform, she waited for her train to arrive, her senses dulled by fatigue and restless loud vibrations of the place. She glanced up at the board with its flashing orange lights. 2 minutes. Her eyes moved away, but before she had a chance to pull her phone out as she should, they landed on a young woman, perhaps her own age, with a giant backpack. What a perfectly massive backpack, thought Lana, a momentary ray of amusement piercing through her end-of-day brain fog. She knew she shouldn't stare, and, like everyone else, she should get out her phone, lower her head, and focus on that, but something held her back from doing so. Her eyes remained on the woman with the backpack, and her hands refused to touch her phone. She couldn't see her face, of course, as the woman over closer to the yellow lines. Her hair was piled up in a messy bun, and her back was bent from the weight of the lumpy backpack. So lumpy, the top of the backpack gaped open. Oh dear, someone should tell her. So many pickpockets around. It was so black inside her backpack. Lana blinked. The loudspeakers were saying something. Please God, no delays. Please, please God, let her train come soon before she died in this horrible underground place. Lana couldn't quite understand what the loudspeakers were saying. The young woman swayed, jostled, and jostling. Lana wanted to get out her phone and look at it, but there was no reception down here anyway. Why was everyone on their phone? The woman stepped closer to the edge, her toes on the yellow lines, and a rumble of the train grew closer. Lana knew she was going to jump. In fact, she had known that since the woman had caught her attention. Shit, they would close the station, another massive delay, oh God. Lana waited for the loudspeaker to tell the woman and everyone else to stand back from the yellow lines, but the voices remained silent. Less than a minute, flashed orange lights on a board. She should stop her, Lana thought. But what if she wasn't going to jump, and then she would have touched a stranger for no reason, looking weird and creepy? Or what if she did jump and pulled Lana down with her? The backpack moved. Lana's eyes widened as she suddenly realized. She cried out with horror and lunged towards the falling woman. It was too late, of course. The crowd surged. The train was flying in, closing in on them. The baby's wail came up for an instant from the dark trough, and then was cut off as the train smashed into the station.